Survivor All-Stars. Let's start to talk about a part of Survivor All-Stars that was one of my favorite sections. It's something I get asked about by people really, really often. I loved Panama. We were off the west coast of Panama on this deserted island, and I was swimming around, enjoying myself, looking for fish, etc., maybe a half mile offshore. Buck naked, loving life, right? Having a great time doing my thing. And the water's beautiful, and there's a lot of gorgeous life under there, and I'm just kind of exploring. And I go down relatively deep, and I peer under a rock. Boom! Shark resting. I don't know if you know that, but some sharks rest under rocks, and you get enough of a glimpse of a part of a fish or a shark or something that if you're as familiar with ocean life as I am, you can tell kind of what it was. I knew what it was right from the get-go. This was a nurse shark. I couldn't tell its age or length, but I knew it was relatively young. So I thought, I don't know how old, I don't know how long, I don't know how big, I don't know what size teeth, whatever, but it doesn't look like it would do too much damage. So I took a chance. I said, I'm hungry. So I go back down, I grasp the rock in a nice grip, and I pull myself a little further underneath, and I grab the shark by the tail, just by the base of its last fin, and I pull backwards, pull it out from under the rock, which is harder than you all think. I mean, they really do know how to grasp and hold on and block you, but I got it out from the rock and got my hand on its head snugly, securely. Boom! I've got the shark. And I floated back up to the surface, took my breath, and knew I was going to have lunch. Felt good about that. Then I noticed the boat about 25 yards, 30 yards away. And there's the cameraman sitting on the boat. What? He's hanging out on the boat, and here's me with my shark, buck naked, half a mile offshore. Cameraman is ticked off. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna get fired. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I need to get that shot. Oh my God, you need to do it again. You need to do it again? What the hell are you talking about? How do you do that again? I've got the shark. I don't know. But I'm thinking in the back of my head, oh my gosh, this isn't on camera. Nobody saw me catch a shark with my bare hands. Ego. Okay, I'll do it again. I want people to see me catch a shark with my bare hands. What a moron I am. Oh my God. So we dive back down. Cameraman gets back in the water, and he's all whatever he needed to do, battery or replace. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he's back in the water now, and he's there. So here's me, got my hand securely around the head of the shark, got my hand grasped really well around the base of the shark's tail, and I dive down, take my breath to put him back under his rock. Oh God, what an idiot I am. I'm having trouble telling you this story because it's just so too stupid for me to admit having done it. I push him under the rock with his head first, and I try to pull sufficiently at the same time as releasing his head so that he can come back out and I can grab the head, and that's all on film, and I'm a shark catcher. The shark rips around with his head, latches onto my arm. Right there, you can still see, I don't know if you can with this footage, but you can still see a couple of the teeth marks. There's the discoloring from the scars that were a mouth-shaped circle here. After which, later on, I got him tattooed in memoriam. This was my lunch. So now I'm not proudly floating along with my shark really well secured, ready to kind of take my time wandering back into lunch for everybody and show them how proud I am to have provided again. I'm bleeding half a mile offshore with the damn thing latched onto my arm and not letting go. And if you know anything about sharks, when they latch on, there are different species, and some will, twist and do what they need to take off chunks, but some just literally attach themselves, which is what this one did, and was not moving. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't pull, or I would have pulled off the chunk of my arm. I couldn't, jiggle him back and forth, or I would have sawed through what was the flesh that he had attached to. I couldn't do anything. So I'm on my back with the shark attached to my arm now, not secured in my hand, grabbing it by its tail, and I'm swimming on my back toward the shore. And I'm thinking, I got to get this thing off. So it's biting me, I'm going to bite it. I bit its head, I bit its side, I couldn't get the shark to release. So I made it all the way into shore, and I never got the shark released until I got a rock to pound on its head to get it off of my arm. After which I had the bite marks and the blood dragging down, and then the staff comes over and, oh, you need medical attention. I'm like, don't you touch me. I need them to see this. I need them to see what I go through to provide for my team. Oh, it was all gameplay. I'm going to watch it bleed. I'm going to let it come down. I got my shark, so dramatic. I'm walking in and, oh, Richard, let me, Kathy, I think, who took the shark, let me, prep it for you so we can eat it. And, oh, great, Rich got a shark. And the king is the king. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Watching the video, you thought it was over. No, you got a job to do. Click the like button and subscribe right below. Come on, get on it. Now! And feel free to comment. Go ahead, tell me how arrogant I am. Tell me how much you can't stand this or that. I'll listen. Comment away.